Hey everyone, in this video we will walk through a real-time demo of cross-region VPC peering using AWS. If you are trying to connect to private subnets across different regions, this tutorial is for you. First, let's understand what VPC peering is and why cross-region VPC peering is useful when your infrastructure spans across multiple AWS regions. So you can see the objective also here that I have given here. So to create a video demonstration showing how to connect private subnet in one VPC region one. So this is the first VPC that we are going to create in first region, and with a private subnet in another VPC region. This is the region 2, so which we are going to take. Like here I am going to demonstrate the first VPC I am going to create in the Mumbai region, and the second VPC I am going to create somewhere at North Virginia. So using this AWS VPC peering. So simply you can understand, like, so VPC is nothing but the network, our own network. So from first network that we are going to try to connect to the second network, right? So VPC peering is network connection between two VPCs that enables traffic to route privately between them. So security will be very high here. So if we implement this type of architecture, so why use VPC peering? Useful when your applications are spread across multiple VPCs and regions, but need secure and internal communication between them, means this VPC peering will help you out, right? Uh, so let's create our first VPC in the Mumbai region. So let's jump to that part. So just right now I am the Singapore region. Let me go to the Mumbai region now. So in this Mumbai region, I am going to search here for VPC. So let's name this VPC as VPC Mumbai, and the range I'm giving like a 10.0.0.0/16. So let's go with this. Click on create VPC and select this VPC only, and I'm giving the name here VPC-Mumbai and 10.0.0.0/16. So this is the class A. Now click on create VPC. So we have created the VPC. Next part, we have given the range also. Let's move to the subnet part. So let's create one public subnet as well as the private subnet. And so public subnet range is 10.0.1.0/24, and availability zone I am taking here 1A. The same availability zone the private subnet is also there, right? So click on these subnets and click on create subnet. Select our VPC and give the subnet name here. The availability zone 1A, and here 10 dot okay 10.0.1.0/24. It means that we are getting 256 IP addresses. Adding one more new subnet. This is the public subnet which we are creating now, and this is the let's name this as private subnet. Availability zone, I am taking same availability zone, 10.0.2.0/24. Click on create subnets. So both the subnets created. Now I'm going to select the public subnet and go to the actions now. Click on edit subnet settings. Select this option, enable auto assign public IPv4 address. So for the public subnet, obviously the application will be there, web application. So for that web application, people need to come and connect to it, means we need to provide the internet. So that's the reason I have assigned this public IPv4 address. So now you can go to the internet gateway and you can create the gateway also. So step 3, this is launching EC2 instances in VPC Mumbai. Before that, let's create the internet gateway. So let's name this as IGW-Mumbai. Click on create gateway. Now attach it to our own VPC. Click on attach internet gateway. Once we are done with this means now we can create the route tables and assign it to public subnet. So just I am saying here RT-Mumbai public and VPC, our own VPC. Click on create subnet. Click on create route table. Now go to the actions. Click on edit subnet associations. Select the route which you want to associate. Now go to actions and click on edit routes based on internet gateway. Select this option and provide this 0 by 0 and click on save changes. Right, we are done with this. So public subnet and private subnet. So you can see here I have enabled this hotS and public IP, and we need to enable this port here in the public EC2 machine for the public EC2 machine, and the private EC2 machine we need to enable this SSH, and here I need to enable one more port also, that is HTTP. I will enable it. Its port number is 80 or 443 also you can take, and right. So let's create two instances in the first VPC. Now click on EC2. Click on launch instance, and I'm naming this first instance as instance hyphen Mumbai hyphen VPC hyphen 1. Now come down and click on create new key pair. Click on create key pair. Now click on save. Now go to the network settings. I'm selecting our own VPC and selecting to switching it to public subnet. The security group name I'm giving here. New security group I'm creating here, and source type I'm setting it to my IP. If I set it to my IP, only I can connect to this machine, right? So even though if you have the key pair of mine, you are unable to connect to it because it is using my IP address only to connect to that server. Now click on add security group role. One more security group I am going to create. One more security group role I am going to add, that is HTTP, and source type I am giving here as anywhere. Now just click on launch instance. View all instances. One more instance also I create. So this instance I am going to create. Now you need to assume that for the database, right? So just I'm naming it as instance hyphen Mumbai hyphen VPC hyphen 2. Click on create new key pair. Now click on save. Now click on edit network settings. Select our own VPC. This time private subnet, and the security group name I'm giving, description, and SSH port was enabled, setting it to custom. I'm giving here 10.0.1.0/24. It means, oh sorry, 10.0.1.0/24. So it means that those machines which are there in the public subnet, all the machines will be able to connect to the this second instance which is there in the private subnet. So let me show you. So this VPC is there in the Mumbai region, VPC-Mumbai, and the uh, range, the IP address range I have given here as 10.0.0.0/16. So inside this VPC, I have created one uh, public subnet as well as the private subnet. So this is the public subnet, this is the private subnet like this. So the public subnet range that I have given here as 10.0.1.0/24. In the same way, I have given private subnet also, like this is 2.0 and this is private subnet. So in the public subnet, I have created one EC2 machine, and in the private subnet, I am going to create one more EC2 machine. So in the private subnet, I am going to deploy in the first machine, that is web app. I am going to deploy here one web app, right? So here you need to assume that there might be I might install database. I might create one database here in the second instance. So this is instance 1, and this will be instance 2, right? So I am going to connect to my from my first machine to second machine. So for that, this second instance should have the range of IPs, which, so it should give the permission those which machines it should accept, which machines it should reject. So I have given the entire range, the public subnet range I have given. So that's the reason it can accept those machines which are there in the public subnet. So we have created one internet gateway also, and we have attached it to this VPC. So just I'm mentioning here like this. So just you can think like this is internet gateway. Just I'm mentioning here as IGW, right? This is the architecture up to now we have done, and the route table also we have created, right? So this is the route table. So just I'm naming it as RT, right? So now let's go to the console and just click on launch instance. So two instances I have created. Now come down and click on view all instances. Now do refresh once. Now let's connect to the first instance. Go to SSH client, and I'm copying the SSH command. So I'm going to connect to this machine using CLI. So just we need to go to the location where key pair is available for that first machine. So now paste the command here, the SSH command. It will ask you for the fingerprint, just say yes. So now you are connected to the first machine, switching from non-root user to root user. So just I'm saying here DNF install httpd-y. So the web server will get installed here. So we have successfully connected to the first machine, and we have installed the web server. So just I'm going to the location cd where www/html. So inside this location I'm going to say like echo welcome to AWS training program, and I'm saving this as index.html. Now I'm saying service httpd start chk config httpd on. So let's copy the public IP of my first machine, and let's check whether the application we can see it or not. So let's open this in new incognito mode. Continue to site. So you can see here, we can see that application. Now it's active. So now we are in the first machine. Let's try to connect to the second machine. So let me clear the screen. So to connect to the second machine, it means the instance to this instance should have the key pair. So let's just I'm saying here exit. So let me come back to my non-root user. So right now I am in the non-root user. So just I'm going to create manually here, or else let me switch to root user itself. So I'm going to create the key pair manually here. So let me, this is the second machine key pair. Right click on it, go to click on show more options, and just select the properties here. Copy entire name of the second machine. Just I'm saying here nano and followed by the key pair. So it is asking me to the it is asking me the key pair of the second machine. So those details I need to enter here. So just double click on it, open with notepad, copy entire key of the second machine, go back, paste the key, control O save, and control X exit. Now just type ls. So you can see here that VPC2 machine key pair, right now it is there in the, it is there with the first machine, right? So now we need to, I'm going to change the permissions for this key pair numerically. So just I'm saying like this. Now ls space hyphen ld followed by key pair. You can see the permissions for this key pair, what type of permissions it is having. So now we can connect to the second machine also. So let's select our second machine and click on connect here, and copy the sh command, go back to CLI and just paste it. Now it will ask you for the fingerprint, just say yes. Right. So now from here up to here it's okay. Now we have successfully connected to the second machine. Anyways, if I say here ping google.com, this second machine is not having any, we do not provide any internet connection, so obviously we don't get any reply from that server. So now what I'm going to do, let me create one more VPC in the another region like North Virginia. Let me switch to North Virginia. So here what I'm going to do means, I'm going to create here one more VPC like this. So the range I will take like this range I will give VPC Virginia, and range is this one. So just in the search box, just I'm going to type here VPC. Click on create VPC, select VPC only. The range, okay, VPC North Virginia. and the range 192.168.0.0/16. Now click on create VPC. Here I am going to create only one subnet. Click on create subnet, select our own VPC, and I'm naming it as private subnet hyphen North Virginia availability zone, and the subnet range 192.168.1.0/24. Right. So here we have created one more VPC, and the range that I have given like 192.168.0.0/16. So this is the range which I have given in the North Virginia, and inside this I am creating only one private subnet. One private subnet I have created, and the range of the private subnet is 168.1.0/24. It means 256 IP addresses I will get. Okay, so now let me create one more instance also. I am going to create one more third instance inside this private subnet. Okay, so let's name it as instance 3. Now from the second instance, I will try to connect to the this third instance, like how we have done the previously from the first instance to the second instance in the same way. Now let me go to the console. So just come down and yeah, subnet also created. It's private subnet. Now click on create subnet. That's it. Now let's go to the let's create EC2 machine in the North Virginia region. Click on launch instance. Instance hyphen Virginia. So here I am going to create key pair. Click on save. Edit. Select the VPC. No need to do any changes here. So internet connection is also not required. Route table not required. Just click on what about this source type. I'm giving custom, and the range I'm giving here as 10.0.2.0/24. Now click on launch instances. Now why I have given that range means, so this is the private subnet range in the first VPC. So that's the reason those machines which are there in the private subnet, those all machines should be able to connect to the second VPC machine, instance 3. So even though if you see here, if I try to connect to the third machine, so what happens now? See, now let me select this third instance and click on connect. Go to SH client. Just I'm going to copy the command. First of all, I need to have the key pair, right, for the machine 3. So just I'm trying to switch to root user. Now I am the root user. Right now I am in the private subnet of the first VPC. So here I am going to create the key for the third machine. So just let me create it manually. So just go to properties. So I need the name. So just I am saying here as nano space. And what about the key? Double click on it, open with notepad, copy entire key. Now go back to your machine, paste it, Control O, Control X. Now just type ls here, change the file permissions to 400 in the numerical way, ls space -ld to check the properties. Yeah, now let's copy the sh command of the third instance. Now let's try to connect. See, you can't able to connect to the third machine. The problem is because we did not create peering. So we need to enable peering connection, right? So let's create VPC peering here. So in order to connect, this is the first network actually, and this is the second network. If you want to connect from the first VPC to second VPC, you need to enable peering, right? So using peering, you can, it helps you to connect from the first network to the second network, right? So go to the first VPC now. Now you can see here there is an option called peering connections. Click on create peering connection, and I'm giving the name here as VPC Mumbai peer. Select the VPC. The requester is Mumbai VPC and the acceptor is that North Virginia VPC. Now come down and it is going to ask you select if you want it's this account or another any other account that you want to peer with. So from I'm using my account only, it's my own account, right? So and it is asking you to select the region. So obviously another region it is North Virginia, and we need to give the acceptor ID also. So let's go to the VPC now. Click on VPC and select this first VPC, and this is the VPC ID of the acceptor. So just I have given that. Now click on create peering connection. So the request was sent to the North Virginia now. Go to North Virginia region. You can see here I am in the North Virginia region. So just I need to go to the actions. Oh, sorry. Here I need to go to the peering connections and see, you can see here the status it is showing you as pending acceptance. You can select that one and click on accept request. So request accepted. Now we need to do some modifications, right? So go to the first VPC now and go to actions here. Oh, sorry. Now click on route table. Click on create route table. Just I'm saying here RT Mumbai Mumbai route. Just I'm naming like that. So I'm selecting. Click on create VPC. Now go to actions. Edit subnet associations. Select the private subnet. Click on save associations. Now go to actions. Edit routes. So select your select setting it to peering connection, and here we need to give the range of the which VPC you want to connect. That VPC destination range you need to give here 192.168.1.0/24. Now click on save changes. In the same way we need to go to the another VPC region, and here also we need to create the route table. So the status it is showing pending. Now it will show you as active. Now go to route tables and click on create one more route table. VPC hyphen, okay. Let me name it as RT hyphen Virginia Select the VPC, click on create route table, go to actions now, edit subnet associations. We are saying that we are going to use this route. Now again go to actions, edit routes. Now click on add route, select the target as VPC peering. Now here we need to give the destination of this first VPC private subnet range. So that is 10.0.2.0/24, right? So let's go here and 10.0.2.0/24. Done. Now click on save changes. Now let's come back here. Now again let's try to connect. So it is asking for the fingerprint, just say yes. Now you can see that we successfully connected to the another VPC which is there in the North Virginia region. So this is all about the pairing, right? So that is one network. The first network is in the Mumbai region and the second network is in the North Virginia region. So by using VPC peering, we able to connect to the second, third mission, right? So now you have learned how to implement cross-region VPC peering step by step. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe for more AWS tutorials like this. So thank you for watching my video.